Hello guys, welcome to the Learntricks Edutech and welcome to our new series of data visualization and graphs. So for the data analyst and data scientist, the data visualization is the most important part. So in this series we will see in detail what is the data visualization and what are the graphs we can use to the data visualization. So this is the agenda for our this series of the data visualization. We will see what is data visualization, why we need it, how to do the data visualization, as well as what is the graph and chart that we are going to use for the data visualization. As well as we will see the different types of the graphs and charts, and we will see when to use these different types or what are the applications of these types of graph, and at the end or simultaneously we will see how to read these types of graphs and these types of all the charts. Okay, so let's start to the series. Now the first point is data visualization, means what is the data visualization. So the data visualization is the graphical representation of information and data, means you have given the data in the format Excel sheets or CSV files, or sometimes the data as the text files or in text format. So we have to represent that data in a graphical manner by using the graphs. That is called as data visualization. Now the data visualization is an interactive process, or it produces the representations to abstract the data, and that abstracted data reinforces the human cognition, means it enhances the ability to understand the data or understand the information what that in data contains the information. Okay, so that enables the viewer to gain more knowledge about the internal structure of the data and the causal relationships inside the data. And next is the main goal of data visualization is to make it easier to identify patterns, trends and outliers in the large data sets. Means when the data sets is large or your Excel sheet is having say thousands of rows, you cannot find out any pattern or the trends just by visualizing, just by viewing the data set. So that's why we need the data visualization. Okay, and then next part is why we need the data visualization. So the need of data visualization became, or the need is highlighted because the data visualization accelerates the identification of hidden patterns inside the data. Means the hidden patterns which we cannot find just seeing the data, means just seeing towards the Excel sheet we cannot find anything, we can see just the numbers, but after the visualization we can identify the patterns inside in the data. That is the similar to the proverb which is used as the picture is worth 1,000 words, means by just showing a picture you can explain number of things. Also, that data visualization represents the large quantities of data coherently and effectively. Again, the data visualization provides you a quick and effective way to communicate information in a universal manner using just the visual information. Means just by using the visual information, means we can use the graphs, charts and diagrams. We can convey anything what we want to say, and there will not be any language barrier while we use the data visualization. Also, as a data analyst or data scientist, we need to submit the reports, as well as we need to present the presentations of our insights, as well as what analysis we have done on the data to the our higher authorities, as well as to the stakeholders of companies or stakeholders of our clients. At this time, the data visualization plays a key role to transfer the information to our counterparts, means to our stakeholders or to our higher authorities. So here we know how to create, we should know how to create the data visualization as well as data data presentation. So we use it by using the data visualization. Also, it plays important role to create the visualization means to transfer your data insights as well as your conclusions of the analytics. So next part is the graphs, means we are going to visualize the data in the form of graphs, plots and charts. So these are the similar thing, just there will be a minor difference, so we will see it later. Now we will see what is a graph. So graph is a pictorial representation of data in an organized manner, as well as graphs are usually formed from various data points which represents the relationship between two or more things. So we have to use the different types of graphs or charts to represent the different types of data, as well as for the different types of relationship. Here we have mentioned that it represents the relationship between two or more things. So as per the relationship, we have to use the different types of graphs, and as per the number of data points or the number of things or number of variables, we have to use the different types of graph or chart. So we will see difference between graph and chart. So basically, graph is a mathematical diagram that depicts the relationship between two or more sets of numerical data over a period of time, while the chart, on the other hand, is the representation of data sets with the intent of making the user understand the information in a better manner. Means a graph just represents the relationship between two or more data points or sets, while the chart gives you the whole representation of a data set at a time. Okay, so this is the basic difference between graph and chart. And now we will see the types of graph and chart. So these are the types of graphs which we use for the data visualization. So first is the line graph, where we are going to use a linear representation or a line. In bar charts, we are going to use bars for representing and data and showing our insights. Then there will be a pie chart where we will divide the whole circle or the 360 degrees angle of circle in different sectors and we will assign that sector to the different parts of data. Then there will be histograms which show the distribution of data and the skewness in that data. Then again there are area charts which shows the area and the quantity. We can find out the quantity or variable depending on that area. Then there is a scatter plot which shows the points on comparing the x and y axis. So when there are a large number of points, then we can use the scatter plot. Then again there is the modified part of the scatter plot, that is a bubble chart. Then again there will be the pictograms where we are going to use the pictures for representing the variables. Then there are radar chart where we can use the multiple or number of variables on a two-dimensional chart. Again there is a spline chart which gives you a smooth curve. Then there are the waterfall chart which are used in accounts and commerce part. Then there will be heat map where we will see the different color codes for representing the different values for any certain variable, as well as at last we will see the box plot which will represent the statistical summary of that data set or that specific variable, as well as which will show the outliers in that database. Okay, so these are the types which we are going to learn one by one. So from the next videos we will see all about types in detail. Thank you for watching.